Hello everyone, this is Noah Ruben Emmanuel. I work for SC College of Arts and Science in the Department of Visual Communication as an audio engineer. Today I'm going to talk about the basics of analog mixer. Right in front of us, we're having the brand called Allen and Heath. This is the 16-channel analog mixer. First of all, I'm going to talk about the faders. So these are the faders. In this mixer, we're having 10 dedicated channels, which stands for mono. In this mixer, we're having 10 dedicated mono channels, and we're having the 3 stereo channels. First, I will talk about the faders. The fader is nothing but the level adjustments of the audio. First of all, we have to set the microphones with the levels. So the level has to be balanced drastically from minus 20 dB, and then it goes up to minus 10 dB, and we have to fix the level in minus 5 dB. It depends upon the microphone sensitivity level. And then I am going to talk about the gain controller. First thing, we set the levels, and the second thing, we have to add the gain. The gain is nothing but the adding the amplitude, adding the pressure to the audio. So the gain has to be set drastically as well. So the gain has to set like the levels. We have to adjust the gain slowly so that it will not get distorted. First, we have to set the gain level in 9 o'clock level position, and then we have to increase the amplitude if we are not satisfied with the level. My advice is to set the gain level in 11 to 12 o'clock position. And then I am going to talk about the 3 dedicated knobs such as LF, MF and HF. These knobs are controlling the frequency depth level. If a person has a voice called so hard, and sometimes in a recording session we are not satisfied with the if we are not satisfied with the audio, we have to adjust these LF, MF and HF, depends upon the sensitivity of a person's voice. So if a person's voice is having a very low frequency, we have to adjust the high frequency so that the voice will be crisp and sharper. And then coming up to the knob, FX knob, each channels we having the dedicated individual FX channel knobs. In channel 1 we having the vocals, in channel 2 we having the instrument. For instrument, there is no need to be, we should not give that reverb effect, that will be in a post production process. But in a singing session or in a voiceover session, if a person want to have his voice to be little more depth or little more reverb, we have to increase the FX knobs in the dedicated channels. Like this. Each and everything in the analog mixer, we have to set the levels slowly. And coming back to the pan knob is nothing but the right in front of us we are having the M Audio Studio monitor. We just set this pan, if we place this pan knob straight away to the 0 position, then the sound will get spread to both the speakers. If we turn it to the right, if we turn this thing to the left, the sound will be heard in the left speaker, and if you want to turn this thing right, the sound will be heard in the right speaker. But mostly we will not do that. We will keep in the 0 position. And then I am going to talk about the cables. Channel 1 we are having the XLR cable. This stands for external live relay, and this is the microphone cable. And then this is the TRS cable. This stands for tip, ring and sleeve. In this mixer we are having both the channel inputs. Basically in the live input we will connect the keyboard, guitar or whatever it is, and these kind of thing we are having only the mic input. So we will place the mic in this mixer. And then for all these individual channels, all these faders, we are having one master controller, which is the L and R, left and the right master controller. For each 10 channels, we are having the dedicated master output channel, and for all these FX channel, we are having one master control fader, and we are having the 3 dedicated stereo channels, which is we can able to record stereo recording. For all these 10 channels, we are only it will record only in a mono signal, but these 3 are the stereo channels. It will record in the left and right stereo inputs. And here we are having 16 FX processes. Basically, the effects will be added in the post production process, but if a person is singing, they might expect that if we give reverb, that it will be more useful in when times of singing. So what we can do is, we will just select the record, we will just select the FX like this. Channel 1, it has the delay and reverb effect. So what we will do is, slightly we will increase the FX. Done. And coming back to the song session, coming back to the knobs, here I have placed some track in the system. So what we now heard is kind of a bass song. So if this song wants to be heard in a flat frequency, we have to adjust the HF. See, now we heard the only flat frequencies, only high frequencies. It depends upon the songs, it depends upon the person who is talking in front of the mic, so that the levels will be balanced through these 3 knobs, HF, MF and LF. And right here we are having the 2 stereo inputs. This is the RCA inputs, and in this we can connect our iPads or mobile phones, whatever it is, we can connect in this 2 channel RCA inputs. And if we do not have that 6.5 mm connectors, this is the TRS connector. Why it is called as a TRS connector means it has the tip like this and it has the ring like this, and this the sleeve. So tip, ring, sleeve, this is the definition for the TRS connector. Most of the connectors are like this 3.5 mm jack connectors. Once we have to if we want to put this thing in the mixer, we will use this connector. And now we will insert through this headphone jack. And before going for the recording session, we have to make sure that all the unwanted tracks we have to check it is muted or not, because the noise will be heard more and more if other channels are having its mute button on. This mixer contains 2 master output. It has 2 master output. This is the studio monitor output, the left and the right channel. In this also we are having the phone jack. We will insert the phone jack in here, and we will hear the feedback from this mixer. So right now we have covered the basics of analog mixer. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.